Parenting isn't always easy, and back to school time can feel especially overwhelming for kids and their parents. We've got Jessica Estevez. She is the director of Celebree School, Bel Air North, here to give us some tips on easing the transition. Hi, Jessica.
Hi, thank you for having me.
Happy to have you here. So we know that parenting can sometimes be rough. There are those moments. Tell us about your real deal parenting wheel that we see here.
Yes, so here we have this wheel, and each number here is correlated with a different meaning. So each number here can mean public tantrums, it can mean overloaded calendars, it can mean sibling meltdowns, screen time struggles, morning madness, schoolwork struggles. So why don't you spin the wheel for me and we'll see what we got.
Okay, all right, here we go. Oh, take that, Vanna White.
So the first number we got is our sibling meltdowns.
Sibling meltdown, all right. So tell me more about that.
So the sibling meltdowns. So for what I would suggest here is setting clear boundaries. So for clear boundaries, for sure, we would want is giving each child their own set time frame. So even if that's like a 5-minute or a 10-minute time frame, and that could be in their bedroom, in a game room, in the family room, wherever that is a safe place for that child. Quiet space.
Is that one-on-one time with the child and the parent, or is that time with the child alone, sort of like a timeout, a separate?
It would be with the parent. We don't want to say timeout, but definitely that one-on-one time.
I'm old school.
It wants to be like a fun time with that child.
Got it.
But definitely a one-on-one time. It wants to be a fun time.
Got it. So when there's a meltdown, there's not a punishment necessarily that is associated with it. It's more so, I see this need. This is why you're acting out. You probably need some one-on-one time with mom.
Correct.
Or dad.
Exactly.
There you go.
For sure.
All right. So you had a survey recently talking about these parenting challenges. What did parents say in the survey?
So a lot of the parents feel that they're not doing enough for their children. And it's a lot of that parent guilt.
Yes, yep, we know it well.
Yes. So, one thing, and we're kind of jumping ahead here. So what I have in that little bucket is parent affirmations.
Oh.
So if you want, I printed out a bunch of affirmations, and I have been doing it myself as a parent.
Yes.
Is doing daily affirmations myself. So if you want,
just pick one out?
Yeah, read out an affirmation for yourself.
This one says, well, let me actually read it. My mental and physical health matter as much as my child's. Wow.
Yeah.
You're right. We don't think like that.
We don't. We don't.
You just want to give the best to your child, and you want to give, but you can't do that from an empty tank.
I was just about to say that, and I tell that to myself, I tell that to my husband, I tell that to my friends who are parents, that you can't give from an empty cup all the time. So I tell myself a daily affirmation multiple times because, again, you tend for your child, you tend as a director, you take care of all of these other children in your school, but you got to take care of yourself.
Absolutely. I mean, and this is something that Celebree does very well. You teach kids emotional intelligence as well as academics, but I guess you sort of teach the parents there a little bit too.
Absolutely. And I tell my parents that all the time too when they come in, because they drop their children off, and they tell them all the time, take care of yourself.
Yes. And that also reinforces the lessons that you're teaching at Celebree. Tell us a little bit more about Celebree and how you are literally educating the whole child, both, in terms of their emotional intelligence, but also getting them ready and prepared for the school year and for school later.
Absolutely. So I'm kind of going to show a little bit of this. So this is what we call a reset box too. So at Celebree, we talk about conscious discipline, and one thing I kind of printed it out, we talk about is our social emotional with conscious discipline is it's one of our emotional conscious discipline things is our deep breathing.
Oh, so that they can calm themselves and sort of regulate their emotions when they're in the middle of that spiral.
Yeah, so
very smart.
In our safe place areas, we have these posted up all around our.
Put this in front.
Thank you.
Go. Yep.
In our safe place areas, we have these posted there. So we teach our children these deep breathing techniques to self-regulate themselves. And even as an adult, I practice these myself. And they're beautiful techniques.
Yeah, you've got star, drain, balloon, pretzel. And so that sort of just walks them through, where it's like star here is smile, take a deep breath, and relax. I love that.
Yes.
And I'm sure the kids love the little, I mean, this is a good way to like learn it, but also the graphics there, they're
Yes.
probably seeing this all around the room.
Yes. Yes.
That's great. It
Yep.
reinforces that. And then drain, extending your arms in front of you with your palms facing the ground. Inhale, exhale, repeat as
Yep.
needed. Balloon, you're going to inhale. I love this because
Yes.
they're visually thinking
Yes.
about how they can sort of embody that relaxation.
Yes, perfect. And then we also have like other sensory activities here for them, like a nice visual for the children. Yes.
Yeah, also something I want.
Yeah, right? And we have other fidgets, and like we have kinetic sand here for them. It's a nice little reset. We have these all in the safe areas
Yes.
in the classrooms for the children to
Perfect. And the poppets. Everyone loves a good poppet.
Yes,
And that's good.
absolutely.
And you're right, because when kids are doing this, it is helping them
For
to
their
focus on their
correct.
academics a little bit more.
yes, for their social emotional regulation. Yeah.
Yes. All right. So how can we learn more? Because these are all great tips, and I really like that Celebree is thinking about the entire family.
Yes, absolutely. So again, on Celebree.com, we talk about conscious discipline. We have so many different resources on our website that we use.
That's the best way to go.
Yeah.
Celebree.com. Okay. And then if
Celebree.com.
they have questions, they want to take a tour, again, that's the place to start.
Yeah.
All right.
Open houses. We just had our open house week. We have so many openings for the fall.
Yes. All
So
right.
please come in and take some tours.
Perfect. All right, Jessica, I want to thank you so much for being with us. We really appreciate it.
Thank you so much for having
me.
me.
And we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.